Hello students, good morning students. This is Narsimham of your computer teacher, Greenfield School International School, Kakinada. First of all, very thankful to Greenfield School International Management for conducting these online classes. Last class we discussed about the concepts of modules, libraries and packages. Today we discuss about the concept of Python scope of a variable. Before discussing this concept, students, first everyone open w3schools.com website, your mobiles or laptops with the topic Python scope. Students, we already know about the concept of variable and functions. Variables are declared in functions and main functions. So today we discuss about the concept Python scope. In that, first we define the concept of what is meant by scope of a variable. A variable is only available from inside the region it is created. So this is called scope. So why we discuss about the concept scope? Variables are declared in main function and sub functions. So same variable can be created in main function and sub function. So we create some variables in sub function. Those are belongs to the in that region only. That is, the scope of the variable is sub function only. Those are not accessed outside of this region. That is in main function. So a variable is belongs to particular region. Suppose we create a variable in a main function that can be accessed in that main function and sub functions also. But we create a variable in a sub function that cannot be accessed in outside of that sub function. That is in main function. Scopes in Python. First one is local scope and second one is global scope. First we discuss about the concept of local scope. A variable created inside a function belongs to the local scope of a function and can only be used inside the function. Suppose I am creating one function, def function here with the keyword def. You are creating variable in that sub function. Those functions are called are accessed entire function, that is in sub functions also. So let us discuss this concept with one example. See here, I am creating a variable def. My function is a function name. I am creating in that function one variable x with the value x is equal to 300. Then I am print that variable x, print x. So this is my sub function in my program. Then I am calling this sub function in main function. This statement is main function statement. Why it is calling it is this statement is main function statement. See here, def keyword is started, that is sub function with the name my function. This x is equal to 300 statement is local scope variable. Why? Because it is calling it as local scope variable. It is declared in the sub function. Okay. Then here indentation. These two statements maintains indentation. Here no indentation is there. That's why it is calling it as main function. So indentation is completed, then this statement is called main function statement. In that main function statement, okay, I am calling this sub function with the name main function. Then this code will be executed here. All these statements are executed here. So when we execute this program, it displays the output x is equal to 300. See this example. The output of this program is 300 here. Why it displays 300 here? I am calling this main function with the statement my function, immediately control goes to this def my function statement. Here the definition statements are x is equal to 300 and print the value x. Here the variable value is 300, then I print of x. Then it prints x value. Here x value is 300. That's why it displays the value 300, output here 300. In the above example, I am writing only one function here. See, in this example, I am writing one function inside a function. This concept is calling it a one function consists of another function. This is calling it a nesting of functions. One function inside a function. So this concept explain with the example. See here, I am creating here one my function subfunction. After that, I am creating inner function. So this is second function. First I am creating my function. So first I am writing here def my function. Here I am creating one local variable within the first function, that is inner function, x is equal to 300. The second statement of this my function statement is def my inner function. This is second function. The function inside another function. This is the second statement of my function statement. See here I am writing print of x. After that, I am calling my inner function statement. See, this one is subfunction. This one is main function. This subfunction consists of another subfunction. So this is the concept of nesting of functions, or a function inside another function. So when you are executing this code, every time, every program, in any programming language, okay, main execution starts from main function only. See here, main function statement is my function. So when you are executing this statement, immediately it searches for my func statement. See here def my function statement. So this is same as this statement. So that's why execution starts from this onwards. See, x is equal to, next statement is x is equal to 300 here. So in memory, x is equal to 300 variable is created with the value 300. Next statement is another function, that is my inner function. This statement prints the value of x is x. See here, print the value of x. Here, no x variable in the inner function. This is the scope of my function. That's why it first takes x value from this x is equal to 300. It prints the print value of x. Then here I execute this function, my inner function. When you are executing this function, it displays the output 300. Why it displays 300 here? See, this second inner function takes the value of x is equal to 300. This my inner function, second function within the scope of first my function. That's why it accesses the x is equal to 300 statement and print the value of x is equal to 300 here. It displays the value with the output 300. See, in this example, I change this code here. In the first example, def my function x is equal to 300. This x is local scope. Then I print of x. This one is main function statement. Then I create here one variable, that is x. It's the same name. Okay, x is equal to 400. x is equal to 400. Then I print this statement, print of x here. See, these three statements, last three statements are main function statements. First three statements are subfunction statements here in this example. When I execute this program, this displays the output. See, x is equal to 300 here, x is equal to 400 here. First I am calling my function statement in main function. So immediately the cursor control goes to def my function statement. Here x is equal to 300. In memory, the variable x is created and assign the value with 300. Then immediately it prints the value of x. Here x value is 300. It displays the value 300 here. First it displays the value 300 here. Then immediately it comes to next statement of the main function. Here x is equal to 400 is the second statement of the main function. So here this is a global variable. See why this is calling it as global variable? This x second x is equal to 400 value is value declared in main function. All the main function variables are accessed in main function and subfunction. But subfunction variables are not accessed in main function. Here x is equal to 400 value accessed in main function. See here x is equal to 400 created in memory with the value 400 and then print the value of x here, next statement. So it prints the value with the 400 here. That's why it prints the value 300 and 400. In the second example, that is in the function inside a function example, I change this code according to our requirement. See here, there are two functions, one function inside another function, my func and my inner func. In that my function, one variable x is equal to 300. In the second def my inner function, I am creating one variable, another variable, that is x is equal to 400. See here, last time x is equal to 3, it refers x is equal to 300 variable and print the value of x is equal to 300 here. This time I change this code according to my requirement. See, in second, my inner function consists of another x variable, x is equal to 400. Here this x is equal to 300 belongs to my function, x is equal to 400 belongs to my inner function. These two are different local variables. This one is one local variable, this one is another local variable. Last time it prints 300. This time x is equal to 400. Then next statement is print of x. So when execute this program, this displays the following output. Here x is equal to 400. Why it displays x is equal to 400 value here? Because here my function consists of x is equal to 300, but I am not printing print of x in this my function statement. Next, immediately my inner function definition is there. In that I am creating one more variable, x is equal to 400 and print the value of x. Last time this statement is not there. That's why it accesses x is equal to 300. This time the boundary consists of the x is equal to 400 statement consists of my inner function. That's why it accesses x is equal to 400 local variable, that is print the value of 400 here. Coming to next statement, global scope of a variable. A variable created in the main body of the Python code is a global variable. When you are using When you are creating a variable in main function, those functions are called global scope variables. They are accessing entire function in and sub-functions, one or more sub-functions also. So, and belongs to the global scope. These variables are called global scope variables. So, global variables are available from within any scope, that is global and local. So, global scope variables behaves like accessed in global and local also, that is in main function and sub functions also. See in this example, okay, x is equal to 300. This one is main function statement. Why? Because it is calling it as main function statement. Here I am not writing any def function in this statement. So that's why this statement is belongs to main function statement. After this statement I am writing def function. So this one is sub function. These two statements are sub-function statements. The remaining all statements are main function statements here. See, def my function print of x. Here my function doesn't have any x variable, but it displays print x statement. After completion of the def function, I am writing here and calling my function. This one is main program statement. And next statement is print of x. This one is also main function statement. See here, x is equal to 300. My function and print of x. These three functions are main function statements. But def my function and print of x. These two statements are sub function statements. When you are executing this statement, first execution starts with main function, that is x is equal to 300 here. Then immediately cursor goes to my function call statement here. Immediate when you are calling my function call statement, immediately searching for my function statement definition. So control goes to this my function definition. Here next statement is print of x, but here no x is there, but it acts as main function statement x is equal to 300 here. Why it acts as main function statement? No local variable x is there. That's why it acts as global variable x is equal to 300. It refers x is equal to 300. Then it prints the value of global variable x, that is 300 here. Then after completion of my function call statement, it goes to print of x statement, that is last statement. Then it displays the one more time x is equal to 300. When you are executing this code, the following output is displayed here: 300 and 300. Here 300 displayed in 2 times. Why it displays 2 times? First time it displays the global variable x value in sub function statement. Next it prints print of x in this statement is directly right in main function. That's why it displays global variable, that is x is equal to 300 here. Coming to naming variables concept, see here, one variable created in outside of function, that is in global, same variable with the same name created in within the function, that is local variable. So same variable with the same name in one program created in sub function and outside of the sub function. In that situation, how they behaves is described by using the concept naming of variables. So if we create a function with the x variable inside the function, same variable created in outside of the variable of the function here in this example described. So first in this example x is equal to 300. This one is main function statement. Why it is calling it as main function statement? This display outside of the function before def. That's why it is calling it as main function statement. This scope is global scope. This first x is global scope. Next, we define the function subfunction here. In this subfunction, same variable x created with the name same variable with the same name but with a different x value. This is one scope. This one is another scope. This one is global scope. This one is local scope. See, this function, my function, displays the value printf statement. After completion of this, my function, subfunction, immediately I write my function. This one is function call statement. This belongs to main function statement. When I am calling this main function, my function statement, immediately control goes to my function subfunction. It executes all the statements. Then after completion of this my function subfunction statements, then it immediately comes to control goes to printf statement. This printf last statement refers the global variable x, because this statement is main function statement. Only these statements are local, that is subfunction variable, the subfunction statements. Remaining all statements here main function statements. When you are executing this example problem, it displays the following output here. First, it displays the value of 200. Next, it displays the value 300. Here 200 is my function subfunction value, that is local function value. Next 300 is global function value. Why it displays 200 after that 300? Here execution starts from x is equal to 300. Then immediately control goes to my function statement. This one is my function statement, main function statement. Immediately cursor goes to the statement subfunction. Here one variable x is equal to 200 defined here. Print that value, that is 200. First it displays the value 200. Then after completion of the my function statements, it comes to printf statement, that is last statement of the main function. See here, this statement is global variable. It refers global variable. That's why it prints x is equal to 300. It acts as global scope variable. So students, this is the today's session. We complete this session. We will continue remaining concepts in next class. Okay, all of you take care of your health. Don't go outside. Stay home and stay safe and complete your homeworks given by your teachers. Okay, bye students. Wish you good luck.